Go live, 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 go live. You're live. Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on this Wednesday evening live stream. We're going live across YouTube, live across the world right now. It's GavsWeatherVids for a Wednesday evening. We're going to be live streaming our 10 to 14 day forecast. Summer returns, but for how long? Dun, dun, dun. Looks like the weekend going to be warming up, but next week could things break down and turn unsettled again, or will that high pressure hang on? We're going to have a look at the 12Z data and the midnight model runs for you in a moment. Thank you so much to be subscriber there, Toaster. Thank you so much, my friend, for your subscription. Right, okay, so it's going to be a slightly shorter live stream, just to be half an hour. Reason being, I'm having a new washing machine delivered tomorrow. After my old washing machine sounded a little bit like it was a train going through the kitchen. The old washing machine broke down, and so I'm having a new one delivered tomorrow. And they're going to install it, take the old one out, do an installation, set it all up. And so I've been spending the day like cleaning the kitchen. Giving the kitchen a nice spring clean and that. I still got a bit more to do, so I'm going to have my tea after the live stream. I'm going to have my tea between 6:30 and 7. And then I've got a little bit more doing in the kitchen. I don't know what time they're coming tomorrow. They might be here, if they're here like 8:30 in the morning or something. I won't have time to do any further tidying up tomorrow. So I want to get it all done, before I go to bed tonight. So the upshot is we're going to be here for half an hour. So I won't be taking as many questions as normal on this live stream. I'll be going through the live chat, shout you out very quickly, and then we will crack on with the actual 10-day live stream, 10-day forecast, 10 to 14 day, which is the reason that we're here, of course. So thank you so much, everybody, for checking it. I'm sorry this is going to be a shorter live stream than normal, but it's life, isn't it? It's real life. I was thinking about not doing a stream tonight, but I just did like a video upload earlier in the day, but I did want to do a stream with you, but albeit slightly shortened. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much to our lovely moderators, James 098 and Paul James for moderating as well. Thank you so much to the lovely moderators. SP might be along a little bit later on. Who was saying good luck with the washing machine? Who was saying that? Somebody said that, didn't they? Was it P Middy? I think P Middy. Yeah, P Middy. Good luck with the washing machine. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm sure it'll all go absolutely fine, but I wanted to make sure that the kitchen is nicely tidy and looks nice for my new washing machine installation tomorrow. Right, I'm going to start going through the live chat then, very quick. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. In around 5 minutes' time, we're going to start screen captioning. So first person was Matthew Orch. Thank you so much, Matthew, for being here. Good evening, Gav. It's been a cooler thing day here, but at least it's been dry. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, been a bit blowy here today, bit of a chill, but actually nice, because I've had a busy day, having a busy day, so it's been nice to have a bit of air blowing through and whatnot. Okay, so thanks so much to Matthew Orchard for being here. Mark Clear, even Gavin, I enjoyed the historic video. You said on it in recent times the coldest has been October, November. Then that's it, but it got cold in December last year. Yes, it did. Yeah, it got cold in the first half of December up to Christmas, didn't it? First sort of 20 days or so of last December was very cold. While I was in America, it snowed while I was in America. If you want snow, maybe you should all provide an airline ticket for me to leave the country for a few days this winter. It's bound to snow when I leave the country, Yes, you're right, Mark. Yes, it did. Katrine, to Katrine Baser. Thank you so much, Katrine, for being here. Mark and Gavin, I've heard the Indian Ocean is positive. It was like that in BB of Doom. Is that a bad sign for winter, or could it reverse before then? It's very positive at the moment. I would have thought it might reverse, but of course there will be, by the winter, not reverse, but maybe go back towards neutral anyway, but of course there will be a time lag, on the on the driver changing and the effect it has on the wider atmosphere, you see. So it is possible that the IOD might go back to neutral, for example, by about November, December, but there will the atmospheric scenario will still probably be reflective of the positive IOD for a month or two, a couple of months, 2 or 3 months afterwards. So you want to bear that in mind when you talk about the drivers, you know, when they shift into a different scenario, because there is a time lag between the shift happening and the effect on the wider atmospheric setup. Mark said, Gavin, I've heard, well, I've done that one. Gavin, is it true with El Nino it tends to be a backloaded winter for cold weather? Yes, you can get it colder later with El Nino. So El Nino tends to favour more February, even March and April, actually. After the Super Ninos of like 1998, for example, 2015, 16, it tends to be April that got quite cold. So yes, more backloading for El Nino, and for La Nina it tends to be earlier on that you get the cold, like in December, for example. December, to remember, was a La Nina winter. Mark saying, Gavin, is it right that if we get a CT in September in the 14s, even if it's dry like 2009, it can have a chance of cold weather? Yes, it gets like, I think we said 14.8 or 9, didn't we? But let's say 15 degrees. There's never been a cold winter following a September with a CT of 15 degrees or more, and certainly not into the 16s. So yeah, 14s, you know, it's an equal chance. If it's, say, 14.4, 14.5, then there have been quite a few cold winters would have followed those. Right, okay, let's come down. Hello to Steffi Adcock. Thank you so much, Steph, for being here. We've also got Anne Smith with us as well. Good evening to you, Anne. Thank you so much. Paul James saying, a dahlia. I think it's a dahlia, isn't it? Why don't they just call it dahlia? Why don't they just call it dahlia and make it easier for everybody? Paul's saying a dahlia or a dahlia won't affect us, but Franklin will disrupt the jet stream for us. Yeah, that's right. It's going to be Franklin that creates the disruption of the jet stream. That's going to promote the ridge that we're going to have building up over the weekend. Okay, Mark's been listening to Human League. Lovely. Oh, lovely, Ben's here. Oh, to Ben Nancy. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much, Ben, for being here. You got a day off, Ben. Are you on holiday? Maybe. Thank you so much, my friend, for tuning in. I'm sorry you checked into a live stream on a Wednesday for the first time in ages, and it's going to be shortened for you. That's bad from my point of view. I'm so sorry, Ben, but thank you so much for being here anyway, my friend. Okay, Stephanie, so that's interesting. At Paul's James, I wonder if it will affect jet stream in our favour. It's going to help to promote the ridge over the weekend, I think, Steph. Adrian saying, hi Gav, hi everyone, hope we're all doing okay. Looking forward to another Wednesday live stream. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm fine. Very busy. Very busy day today. No, I'm not putting ads in there. Very busy day here at the Towers today. Get ready for my washing machine installation tomorrow, Adrian. But I'm all good. Thank you so much, my friend. Hello to Anne Smith. And Trevor Hall is here as well. Good evening to Anne and good evening to Trevor. Katrine says getting dark at 8:30 now in Thurrock. The nights are really drawing in, aren't they? And the cloud skies make it look dark. We're at 50 concurrent viewers, by the way. Thank you so much, everybody. Could please smash the like button and let YouTube know that you enjoy this live stream. That would be incredible. Yeah, the nights are really drawing in, aren't they, Katrine? Hello to Laura Johnson. It's here. Good evening, Laura. Thank you so much. Right, let's come down. Hello to the best of Sweden. Hi to TBOS. And hello to Sam Parker. Saying, hello, everyone. What epic bank holiday video. Here's hoping winter 2023-24 follows soon. I'd be surprised if it did, Sam, but you never know with the weather. It always looks to catch us out. But yeah, it's a good historic video. The feedback on it was tremendous. I've still got to reply to the comments, but thank you so very much, everybody, for all the lovely comments that you left on the historic video. Isaac, that's Isaac, sure. And I replied to your email, by the way. I'll check that out, Isaac. I've been very busy the last few days. Also, I've seen a lot about hurricanes are getting more powerful now. Do you have any thoughts on that? I'm not sure, Isaac. I'm not sure. Remember, like 100 years ago, there'll be a lot of hurricanes, or 150 years ago, there'll be a lot of hurricanes that nobody ever saw, you know, because the only hurricanes that were really noticed were ones that made landfall a lot of the time. So you know, maybe they are because the Atlantic is warmer, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen any data one way or t'other on that. Hello to Tom Musler. Hello to you, my friend. Hi, Gav. You have a hot September. Could it still follow a cold winter with El Nino plus a hot June? Let's do that again. Tom Musler. Hello, Gav. If we have a hot September, could it still follow a cold winter with El Nino plus a hot June? Anything is possible, Tom, but average September CT at 15 degrees or more, the odds, you know, don't favour it historically. It was never, there's never been a cold winter following a September with 15 Celsius CT or more. But of course, there is always a first time for everything. Mark saying September 2009 was a warm, dry September, and we end up with cold winter. Yes, the CT was in the 14s, as you say. It wasn't excessively warm. It's about 14.2 or something, wasn't it? About 14.2. So it wasn't excessively warm, but it was above average. It was above average. Okay, I'll just take a few more. Then we're going to do our screen capturing for this live stream, and we'll bring our 10 to 14 down. We'll do everything that we do in a regular 10 to 14 down. The only difference is that we're going to be doing it live for you tonight, but you will then be able to watch it as a, you know, as an upload video afterwards. Hello to Jason Sharratt, saying good evening, Gav. Looks like the summer is returning. How warm are we likely to get? I reckon like mid-20s over the weekend, and then we wait and see what happens next week, Jason. But I definitely think like 24, 25, 26 might be possible over the weekend. So not all that far from 80 Fahrenheit, I don't think. Ben saying, and this summer is first summer being warm and wet. Normal warm summer are dry. Yeah, you can get warm and wet, Ben, but it's a relatively unusual combination. In summer, it tends to be cool and wet, or warm, dry. I think 2008 probably goes down as a relatively warm but wet summer. Remember, a lot of the warmth, particularly in July, was down to like minimum temperature. So as I always say, in summer, like the CT mean doesn't tell you anything that you need to know, really. Like if it's like 18 degrees, let's say, many days with a maximum temperature, and it's 15 degrees at night in July, then the overall impression is going to be that it's a pretty grim month, you know, pretty grim summer month, even if night time the minimum temperature holds up. Paul said, what did Gav is taking his old washing machine for a spin before tomorrow? Just wondering. No, it's still connected up, Paul, and they're going to disconnect it all for me tomorrow and take it away. I've had it since 2009, mate, and very, very good. Well, we had it, but, you know I've inherited it from my mum and dad, you know, because they're both passed on now, but they brought it initially, and yeah, so 2009 to 2023 for a washing machine is not too bad at all, is it? How to JL, going to you, my friend, how likely do you think there will be a second and third peak in the first cycle? I think we'll get a second peak, we normally do, but I'm not sure about a third peak, but I think we probably will get a second peak. It's possible that we have reached maximum. What do you think? I would expect there's further to go. I think true maximum will be released, or well, not released, will be revealed, you know, we'll find true maximum about 2025. But we shall see, my friend, we shall see. Hello to Alan Blunston. Good evening to Alan Weather fan. Ping Billy, here comes September. Here it comes again. Here it comes again. Hello to Brad Petit, I think that is. Have you any idea of the weather in London on the 9th of September? Not yet, my friend, but we are going to have a look at some data very shortly, imminently, actually. Though we'll have a look, hang around, and you'll see data that stretches out that far very soon. Hello to Peter Evans. Good evening to you, my friend. Thank you so much. Tom Moss is wishing me luck with the washing machine. Fingers crossed. I hope it'll go fine, because, you know, we're going to be sort of by professional installation, but I hope it's as good as the old one that I've had since 2009. Oh, Richard's here. Hello, Rich. Thank you so much, my friend. Watch the live chat, by the way, so if I missed anybody, please give me a thumbs up emoji, a waving emoji, I'll shout you out and then we'll do screen capturing, and then I shall get the get things wrapped up a little bit earlier for you tonight. James United Shape, great forecast again. Ben was reading on Discord. Yeah, Ben's releases his autumn forecast on Discord. Great forecast, my friend. Thank you so much for posting that. And good luck with it, Ben. Good luck with it. Right, hello, Laura. Hello to Lord Johnson saying, don't forget to look for the super blue moon tonight. Saturn should be visible to the left of the moon through binoculars tonight. I might get my dad's binoculars out and have a look. Thank you for letting me know, Laura. Hello to Spirit Hunter. Thank you so much, SH, for being on live stream. And hello to G-Dad. Good evening to G-Dad. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Mark said even 0910 wasn't as bad as 1881. And 0910 was pretty cold. What was the CT in January 2010? I think it's 1 point something, was it? Plus 1.4 something. Rich will know that. Rich will know that. Brad, yes, we're going to have a look at data in a moment. I don't know about like September in London, but we will have a look at data in a moment and see if we can find out for you what weather we'll be doing. Ben, how to B? Lovely B's here. Thank you so much, B, for being on our live stream. Okay, we're at 57 concurrent viewers with 25 likes on stream. Good, smash that like button and let YouTube know, but enjoy the live stream. That'd be incredible. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Benson, Gav, I need to know what this Sunday to Friday will be like at Blackpool. We have a look, Ben. Let's have a look. See what the models and the weather gods have got in store for your holiday to Blackpool. B's cooking, pasta, and listening. Thank you so much, B, for listening to me and to Gav. GavsWeatherVids, you know, and to the live stream while you're cooking your pasta. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, let's turn on webcam, and we'll turn off the image as well. We're going to display capture in 3, 2, 1. There we go. We're display capturing on this live stream tonight. Rich, I'm going to be getting my live stream wrapped up a little bit early because I've had a busy day. I'm tidying up the kitchen because I'm having a new washing machine delivered tomorrow, Rich. I'll tell you all about it, you know, when it's been delivered, how it goes. We're very out of the way down here, though. That's the only thing. We do get, like, some delivery people who don't like delivering to me, actually, because they they had to have a bit of a walk, you know, down the path to get to me. So I do get a bit apprehensive, you know, when I'm having anything, when I'm having like white goods or something delivered. But I'm sure it's all going to go absolutely fine. Anyway, that's the reason we're going to get live stream done and wrapped up earlier than normal. Ben saying, Gav zooming through to have his tea and cleaning. That's right, yes, I've had a busy day keeping tidying up the kitchen. Right, okay, let's just make sure I'm screen capturing. Yes, I am. Okay, right, here we go then. We're going to do everything we do in regular 10 to 14 day. The only difference is that we're doing it for you live right now. So we're going to start off with the section. So actually, no, we haven't better start with that, have we? Hold on, everybody. Hold on. We better start off, I think, with NHC, so, because there's a lot going on there. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn off the display capture, and I'm going to put the image back up just for the moment, and I'm going to try and get some, I'll put webcam back on as well. Hello, sorry about that, everybody. I just want to get NHC up, because that's not okay sense, because there is quite a bit going on with the topic at the moment. Oh, Richard confirming that CT for January 2010, 1.5. I thought it was something. Like that, Rich. Hello to Michael Loftus. Hi, Gav. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Have I missed anybody else? Have I missed anybody else? Don't think so. Hello to Michael Loftus. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for confirming that, Rich. I thought it was 1 point something. Hello to Shoot. Hi, Suit. And hello to Shelley Summer, evening. Shelley saying, evening, am I hearing the summer is coming back? We're going to get very warm over the weekend, I think. JL is going to be back in 10 minutes. See you soon, JL. Right, okay, so I'm just going to get the Hurricane Centre up. Hold on, everybody. Because we've got to cover that. I've got to cover what's going on there. Right, okay. That's it. So we got that up for you. Right, now, we'll do that all over again. Forget that happened. We're live. You know, these things happen on a Gav live stream. So in 3, 2, 1, We're going to start display capturing. There we go. And now we're going to bring everything back we normally do. Rate 10, 14 day. The only difference is that we're going to do it live for you. So this is it then. This is what's going on in the tropical Atlantic right now. I have lots of disturbance areas and areas of interest. So you've got a yellow X. Let's start with that one. That is disturbance 2, just with a 10% chance of cyclone formation in the next 2 and 7 days. We've got a orange X just here, disturbance 1, that has a 40% chance of cyclone formation in the next 2 days and a 6% chance of cyclone formation in the next 7 days. That one could pop off into a significant storm and have a wait and see. We've got 11 just here, tropical depression 11, giving maximum sustained winds of 35 miles per hour with a minimum set pressure of 1,014 millibars. 11 is going to become a very short-lived tropical depression and will dissipate by the end of the week. Right, that's that one done. We've also got Franklin, of course. So Franklin is currently giving maximum sustained winds of 105 miles per hour. It is weakening now. At one point, it was giving maximum sustained of nearly 150 miles an hour, I think, certainly 140. At the moment, it's giving maximum sustained of 105 miles per hour. It's moving into the North Atlantic. This hurricane will continue weakening, as a weakening hurricane until the end of the week, and then we'll be going post-tropical in the North Atlantic over the weekend and into the beginning of next week. That is going to help to disrupt the jet stream and promote the ridge that we're going to be seeing that returns summer-like weather to us at the weekend. So Franklin, quite a significant player for us. And then we've got Idalia, or I don't know, I'm just going to call it Dahlia, I think. Why not just call it Dahlia? Why don't you complicate things? So we've got Hurricane Dahlia. That's on his soapbox again. Hurricane Dahlia giving maximum sustained winds of 90 miles per hour with a minimum set pressure of 571 millibars. That's weakening a lot now as it moves into the inland into Florida and Georgia. Current position is just there. Will be a tropical storm over South and North Carolina by tomorrow, and then out into the Atlantic as a tropical storm. Still in business, though, you'll notice. Even out to next Monday, we've got a tropical storm there. Dahlia over Bermuda, so could that reinvigorate once it gets into the Atlantic again over the weekend and into next week? It may not be done. Normally when these hurricanes move into inland portions of America, that's the end of them, but does look like that one could still be in business. Shelley saying by next week, so once a while. Shelley saying, come on, Gav, give us some summer, please. I'm trying, my friend. We're at 61 concurrent viewers with 28 likes on the live stream. If you could smash the like button and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream, that would be amazing. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Right, have I missed shouting anybody out? I don't think so. B would love to see a hurricane. Well, we only get remains here, B. We can't get the real deal because we're too far north. Right, centering temperature is coming to home. Centering temperature is sitting at 16.6, which is 0.8 degree, but 61.9 average provisional to yesterday, to the 29th of August. I think that might tick down to 16.5 by month's end. We shall see. These are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles. Next couple of weeks on London state red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average for London, starting off around to a little bit below average still the upper air temperature at the moment, but they're trending upwards as we go through the first week of September. Things are looking quite warm there, with those upper air temperatures going to between plus 10 and plus 15 at 850 HPA. So a bit of a warm-up, or quite a significant warm-up through the weekend and into next week. Staying above average through the second week of September, just gradually seeing the upper air temperature starting to lower a little bit, maybe by the time you get through to the middle of the month. But it does look like the first half of September should be quite warm. Precipitation-wise, I've got some quite wet weather to come tomorrow and into Friday for the south. That's starting to introduce the warmth. And it will increase the humidity, so there might be some downpours for the south tomorrow and into Friday. After that, we have a drying trend, though, as we go into the open days of September. Maybe back something a bit more unsettled into the second week of March, but of course, that is a long way off. Temperature anomalies on the 30th of August, 7th of September, above average, especially so for England and Wales. Precipitation anomalies from the 30th of August, 7th of September, they're coming out drier than normal, especially so for more eastern and northern regions. Let's move them out from earth-nullschool.net shows we're between low pressure centres today. Got one in the North Sea, one in the North Atlantic. There's a ridge that's through here. This low will be moving in off the Atlantic and will be bringing increasing warmth over the final days of this week, Thursday, Friday, but also will be bringing an increasing risk of rain, maybe a bit of thunder down in the south. Right, let's go through chart data then. The first model we'll look at is the UK Met Euro run. Why not do it? So here we go. This is Saturday. Ridge of high pressure starting to build up from the southwest as we go into Sunday. The high pressure strengthens, so mostly dry and warm, very warm into the beginning of next week as well. The high is slipping eastwards, allowing a southerly wind to develop by this time next week, by the middle of next week, possibly hinting at a fungy breakdown going on there. How hot are the upper air temperatures going with that? That does look very warm, I have to say. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Look at this. We're UK Met bringing a plus 20 Celsius isotherm into the south. Goodness gracious me, that'll get the temperature into the 30 Celsius there. So we can, I mean, it was only like 2016, but we got the temperature up to about 34, wasn't it? And that's in the middle of September. This is earlier in the month, so could that get the temperature to 35 Celsius if it comes up? It certainly is turning hot there. Very, very hot, actually, with the upper air temperatures on the UK Met through the early to middle part of next week. Wow, 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 what a way to start off the live stream. In terms of the chart data, I should say. Right, okay, what a way to start chart data section of the live stream. That's that one done. Right, let's move on to Icon then. So again, ridge of high pressure building up from the southwest on Saturday. That high pressure strengthening across the country through the weekend and into the beginning of next week. Well, high pressure sticking around the country with Icon all the way up to the middle of next week. That is a prolonged spell of dry and very warm weather. Not as hot with Icon as the UK Met Euro run is, but still very warm, still getting that plus 15 Celsius isotherm into the south. So that's a little bit more toned down, but would still at least get temperature into the mid to possibly upper 20s Celsius with that one. The GFS 12Z, again with that high pressure ridging up from the Azores on Saturday. High pressure then strengthening over to the east of the country through the weekend, sitting around the country really up to the middle of next week. Wow, wow, wow. Possibly hinting a bit of thunder there through Wednesday, Thursday next week. Then the high pressure is strengthening again. Beyond day 10, it's on to turn more unsettled. So heading towards the middle part of September, then the Atlantic breaks things down, and we're off and running into a more autumnal, cooler, wetter pattern. How hot do the upper air temperatures get with the GFS 12Z? Let's have a look at those for you. So again, we've got the plus 15 Celsius iceberg into the south through the early part, through the weekend, into the early part of next week as well. Plus 20 Celsius iceberg is over France, but not making it as far north as the UK Met has it. And then, of course, we start seeing low pressure coming in off the Atlantic, so that turns things cooler and more unsettled with Atlantic winds then as we go into the middle of September. Right, that's that one done. And then we've got GM. Once more, the high pressure reaching up from the southwest on Saturday, bringing lots of dry weather with it over the weekend into next week. High pressure strengthens over the country. Almost a real high pressure fest for next week, I have to say. Certainly the early to middle part of it. And the high pressure going nowhere fast, actually, all the way up to day 10, which is Saturday the 9th of September. GM has that high pressure when truly maintained. So we are screen capturing, that's all right then. Richard saying on the 13th of September, Gravesend in Kent recorded 34.4 UK side temperature of the year at GavsWeatherVids. Yeah, that's 2016, wasn't it? 2016. Hello to Josh, the weather lad. Good evening, Gav. Hello to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for your channel member chat as well. Right, okay, back to GM. Upper air temperatures are not as hot with the GM. Nevertheless, still very warm. You know, we're still getting a plus 15 south iceberg into south. The plus 20 south iceberg is flirting with northern parts of France as well. Right, and just stays warm or very warm with the GM all the way up to day 10. Right, and then the last model is the ECM WF, and for this one we're going to look at Big Night Run, as the 12Z won't be updated until 8 PM. So for the ECM WF EC, Big Night Run is how it was, is or was looking. High pressure reaching up from the southwest through Saturday, dominating on Sunday. Weakens a little bit through the early part of next week. That's different to all of the other models. So the ECM cools things down through the early part of next week and turn things a bit showery as well, actually. So that's very, very different to anything else that we've seen. High pressure then has a gut reaching back in around the middle part of next week, and then sort of starts slipping southwards, start to introduce like an Atlantic frame. The upper air temperatures are going to be quite a lot cooler with that, I think, through the early part of next week. ECM a lot cooler. Look at that with your upper air temperatures. When like the UK Med, ECM with plus 20 Celsius isotherm into the country, the ECM has the plus 5 Celsius isotherm into the country. So very, very different ECM run there. I'm not sure what was going on with that. That, you know, looks very isolated. There's no other model that I'm seeing doing the same as that. So again, measure your upper air temperatures for Wednesday with the ECM. Look at the upper air temperatures for the same time frame when the UK Met, so much hotter. What a difference between those two models. That's very dramatic, isn't it? So obviously the ECM is going to be more unsettled. We'll have a look at the precipitation forecast based on the ECM run from Tometeo.com. So yes, we bring some wet weather in across more southern areas over the next couple of days. Then we go rather showery and then it turns drier into the weekend. And then more showery bursts into open next. Remember, this is at the point where the other models are building high pressure very strongly. So because pressure is weaker with the ECM midnight run, that's why it's not particularly wet, but it's a little bit more showery and nowhere near as warm or hot. That's the midnight ECM run. Remember the 12Z ECM midday ECM will be finished. Updates will be fully updated by 8 PM. So be very interesting. Go somewhere like Wetter or the Weather Outlook, Net Weather, etc., etc., etc. About 8 PM. Have a look at what the ECM is showing. It'll be very interesting to see whether it maintains that cooler and rather more showery trend for next week compared to the other models, or whether it goes with the other model output tonight, which is very much towards high pressure and really warm conditions. These are the options on the table within the ECM ensemble today for day 10. Gets us to the 9th of September. 18 members of the ECM ensembles with low pressure to the north, high pressure to the south, bringing the wind from off the Atlantic back to the control and the operation. And that was the majority option, but we've got another 18. No, it wasn't majority option, it was the joint majority option. We've also got 18 with high pressure over Scandinavia, bringing the wind from an easterly direction, mostly dry and quite warm with that. And then we've got 15 with high pressure reaching in from the Atlantic into northern parts of Europe, mostly dry with that, and reasonably warm as well. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. Will get us to the 14th of September. 29 members of the ECM ensembles with high pressure to the north, bringing the wind from the east, actually mostly dry and quite warm. And 22 with high pressure reaching through the country. Some low pressure up to the north, might be turning a bit more unsettled for Scotland. But basically, the first half of September then, they're having quite a lot of anticyclonic influences from the ECM. CFS V2 is a 500 millibar height and on bring down into week periods. The first week period takes from the 30th of August, 5th of September. This week has low pressure to south, high pressure is to the north, and as we go through into week 2, we find high pressure strengthening over and to the north of the country. That should be turning things mostly dry and reasonably warm. Week 3 is going to be the 13th to the 19th of September. Again, high pressure is to the north. Some lower pressure just to the south, but not necessarily all that low. And then week 4 is going to be the 20th to 26th of September, troughing over Scandinavia, ridge in the Atlantic. That could be a bit on the cool and showery side, actually, as we come into the final stages of September there. CFS V2 for September overall. It looks anticyclonic there, 700 millibar height, high pressure sitting over and to the north of the country, consequently forecasting a warmer than average month. Warmer than average September is predicted Native Bear, and also drier than normal September to warm, dry September to come, if CFS is right with that today. Just say that if you enjoyed this live stream and our content on the channel, please can you like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for everybody for doing that, and tell friends to subscribe as well. We thank you so much everybody for doing this for GavsWeatherVids. We're at 77 concurrent videos. Thank you so much everybody. Amazing, amazing, amazing. What a live stream. Thank you so much. Okay, we're done. If everybody say thank you to our lovely moderators as well, that would be incredible. Thank you so much to James United and to Paul James as well for moderating on the live stream. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. 82 concurrent viewers now. Massive live stream as we come to a rather quick end to tonight's live. But I'm going to get the tea now, and then I've got more cleaning to do, ready for my washing machine installation tomorrow. Thank you so much, everyone. It's been an amazing live, so I'll just tell you what's coming up on the channel tomorrow. So we're going to have the 6 weekly weather forecast. We're going to have the European outlook, a bit 10-14 there as well. Don't forget, we're going to premiere the winter update. First winter update is going to be premiered at 2 p.m. on Sunday afternoon. Then we'll be live again on Sunday evening discussing the the update and having a chat about it. So premiere at 2 p.m. on Sunday, live stream at 6 p.m. Going to be an epic day. Going to be an epic weekend of content. I can't wait to get started on this year's winter updates. Wow, 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 wow. Amazing. Right, okay. What a live stream. Ben, thank you, Gav. Thank you so much, my friend. Anne Smith, thanks, Gav and friends. Paul James, my pleasure, Gav. No problem at all. Thank you so much to our lovely moderators for being here too. James United, thanks again, my friend, for the great stream. Thank you so much. Right, we'll end it there, Ben. I'm so sorry I'm ending early, but as I said, I've had a busy day. Still got more to do. Ready for my new washing machine tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a washing machine boogie. That's an old rock and roll song. Washing machine boogie. I'll be doing a washing machine boogie tomorrow, and hopefully getting some washing done. So I had a machine for a week. Anyway, no, thank you so much everybody for being here. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening, and for this live stream, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Sunday for our premiere and for our live. See you then. But for this one, that's all for now. Bye for now.